Well, hello guys, my name is Nick and today we are restoring slash kind of customizing the Majorette Lamborghini number 237. As you can see, the paint is in not that good of condition. The wheels are way too wide for this model. They just stick out and they're not no, they're not nice. As you can see, I picked this one up for 50 cents. So let's get to the hardest part of this video, getting the sticker off with gloves on. Didn't really think about that, but oh well. As you can see, it's the number 237. As I said, the wheels are way too wide for this model. They just don't look good, so we're definitely going to change those. But first, let's drill out these rivets. One on the back. And one in the front. So the model just came apart really easily and the wheels just fall out. The wheels are actually being held in place by the interior. Pretty nice design choice, I would say, by the France Majorette. Oh well, so the interior is in pretty nice shape. I'm not sure if it was white and turned beige or was beige and turned white. Not sure about that, but oh well. Then you have the glass, that just needs a little polish, and the body itself. So, oh, just drop it, why not, you idiot. So, next, let's get the paint of this body. So let's throw away the garbage, obviously. Let's take my container, take my paint stripper, and just apply my usual amount of, well, really a lot of paint stripper to this model. Normally it takes about half an hour to an hour to cure, sometimes even 24 hours, and still you don't get all the paint off. So just finishing off the paint stripper applying thingy. Just one more there, and there. Perfect. So let's close the lids and put it away for about an hour. After an hour, we get this. Looks good, so let's take my toothbrush and time-lapse myself getting the paint off. It comes off pretty easy, only one side is a little bit stubborn, but we will get it off eventually. Just throw away the model again, why not, Nick? Next, let's take my mom's pajama pants and just clean off the excess paint stripper, and take my Scotch-Brite and take off the excess paint and imperfections in the model. Next step, as you can see, there are little imperfections on the side of this car. You can see it in a bit. Right there on the door, there are little imperfections. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a coarser grit sandpaper and try to get these off. These are some casting lines that went a bit wrong, I guess. So for primer, I'm using a fine surface primer white by Tamiya. Just applying the first coat really lightly and then applying one more coat when this one dries. And don't forget to paint the insides. So for color, I decided to go with an X8 lemon yellow because I like my Lamborghinis in yellow. So fill up my airbrush and get this paint on the model. So don't forget to paint the inside again. And in total I applied around 3 coats of this yellow. So I get a nice even coverage. I started with a really light coat, then a little bit harder coat, and then a full wet coat to get the desired glossy effect. Next, let's concentrate on the wheels. Yes, they're really ugly, but I have a solution. I have some nice grayish spoke wheels that actually came off a Batmobile, I think. So, as you can see, they are quite a bit shorter than the original one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the old wheels, no, the old axles, and put the new wheels on them. Just take my Dremel and take off the little metal edge that's actually holding on the wheels. I know it's easier said than done, but it worked, kind of. So after a couple minutes of grinding, the wheel just comes right off. Next, let's take my snippers and just the new axle, well, from the old new wheels, it's useless, so let's cut it in half. So we can use the new wheels on that axle. So with a little bit of a love tap with a hammer, because the hole in the wheels was a little bit smaller than the axle itself, we get this. That looks good, in my humble opinion. So next we have both wheels, so let's add the details, starting with the taillights. Next I add in the black for the little grill and inlet, the air inlet for the engine, I guess. I know my Lamborghinis, trust me, I'm rich. No, I'm not. Next, let's take my, I'm not sure to paint, what color to paint these, but I used my metallic gray again for the headlights. And then I decided to put a little bit of black paint on the vents on the interior, because they stick out of the model. After that, I just realized that didn't really look good, so I applied just some primer to the model and decided to paint them black, because a black interior just fits in a yellow car. So after polishing the windshield, it looks like this. Not perfect, but I like it. So we have the windshield, we have the base, we have the two axles with the new wheels, and the interior, of course, and last but not least, the model itself. So just get it off my drying stand, and as you can see, we applied 2 coats of clear coat. Look at it shine. So let's get to reassembly. First, let's get the glass back in place. Next, the interior, and I need to make sure that the vents in the back are actually sticking through, as you can see right there. Next, we have the wheels and axles. They are held in by the interior, like I said in the beginning of this video. At this point, I realized that the axles, well, a little bit later, I realized that the axles were a little bit too long. So I went actually back, I took it apart again, and I kind of fixed the axles in place so they wouldn't stick out as much as they do right now. So after applying a little bit of glue, we have a finished model. So let's take a look at before and after. I think it looks amazing. What's your opinion? Please put it in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, because at the moment I'm at 998 subscribers. Let's get me to 1000. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye.